amor soy de ti y seré toda la vida mientras viva. Por amor soy de ti, por amor, 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 por amor.
Welcome to El Latino Ruido, mi gente. How's everybody doing out there? Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me, Mr. Producer Man?
Yep.
Cool, cool, cool. Johnny, what's up? What's going on, guys? How's everything?
Pretty good, pretty good. You guys see everybody got a little busy for the end of the year, so we're doing this remotely for you guys.
Yeah.
So, you know, Javier, so I guess is cocinando por ahí. I don't know. You got the little Christmas things in the background.
I'm not cooking. I'm isolating.
Yeah. So, but it's the end of the year.
It is the end of the year. And where did the year go? It went by really, really fast.
Oh my God.
You know? That's crazy.
I think
I'm over here trying to
the last
find
December.
the link here.
The last December is what went so quick.
Yeah, it did. It did.
It was like, oh, it's Thanksgiving tomorrow, and then the next day it's Christmas. What? What the hell happened to the?
I know.
Rest of the day?
And the thing is, I feel like time goes quicker as we get older. Right?
Yeah, I guess.
You don't want to admit it.
You don't want to deal with it, so you don't think.
I know. I'm trying to find the link here because I know it's not giving it to me, but I'll find it. Anyway, what's going on, guys? How are you going to spend your New Year's Eve?
The same I spend every other Eve.
I mean, the same as every other Eve?
Yeah, every other evening. Sleeping.
Sleeping. There's nothing bad with that. Nothing wrong with that. You know? I'm just going to chill out. Stay in. You know? Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can find it here.
Yeah, you know what? It's like the older you get, the more you're just like, I don't want to hang out. You know?
Yeah. This is true.
Like, I'm good.
Yeah. Okay, now I could see it.
Like, hey, it's another day. Especially, if you're busy, like during the time, working or doing other stuff, and you get so busy, it's like,
Yeah, I know. I mean, like today, I took the day off. Just went to get tested again, just in case, and took my mom. And I go back to work tomorrow, and then Friday I'm off, and just take it easy and hoping for the best for 2022. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it's time to pump out some new music.
More merengue, salsa, bachata. What you gonna do? Are you gonna do the same salsa?
I don't know. Well, salsa and of course salsa, yeah. But I'm thinking
are you gonna try something different?
Ballads.
Yeah. But
you know what I'm saying?
Everyone that's watching, what are you guys are gonna do for for the New Year's? The people that are watching.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. What are you going to do for the New Year's, and what's your tradition also to come up, bringing in the New Year?
Well, if you live in New York, your tradition is to get home safely without getting shot or hurt.
It's to get home safe, right?
Yeah. The crazy, the drunks, they come out New Year's,
Yeah, man. I know. Actually, there was unfortunately, there was like a shooting around my neighborhood, and it ended up on the news. This was yesterday, I think, last night or a couple of nights ago.
Mm.
Yeah. Who's on? Who's on? Let's see who's on. Yeah, I mean, we went and we bought grapes because that's a tradition. Bringing into the new year some champagne, and apparently the grapes is to bring luck to those celebrating.
With the grapes?
Grapes, yeah,
I never heard of that.
yeah, grapes. You know what? Let me see something here. Let me look up grapes for New Year's tradition. All right, so the, it's a ritual that's done. This is how it's done. Basically, serves the 12 grapes on a plate to each member of the family, whoever's attending your home for the countdown. Other people decide to put them in a glass that they will later fill with champagne. Eat a grape with the sound of each chime midnight. Hence, in some countries, they are called the grapes of time. The grapes of time. Make a wish by eating each grape. The 12 wishes represent the 12 months of the year. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, because I'd never heard of that. That was the first time.
Yeah, yeah, we do that every year. Every year. I just prefer the seedless grapes because when you bite into a grape and you have that seed, that's nasty. Is Johnny there?
Not that I see, but we don't even see you.
Really?
Nope.
Hold on. Let me see if I can get out of here. How about now?
Oh yeah, I see you.
Okay. All right, cool. Cool. Yeah, so that's part of the tradition, and I think it's just going to be like four of us this year in the house, you know, and just chill out and nothing big with everything that's going on. People are just staying in. Well, even before this, anything's happened, people just like to chill out. I have one of my best friends. She just likes to sleep through it. She'll go to bed early, like at 10 o'clock, and just knock out and won't even realize the countdown.
That's what I
Yeah,
said. The more you get older, you're like 5 o'clock, you're getting dressed, you're hooking it up, cooking. By 8 o'clock, you're like, yeah, me sentarme aquí, wait for the ball. By 10 o'clock,
yeah, yeah. That's the way it is, man.
you forget about the ball and everything else.
Yeah. Have you ever done the Times Square ball drop?
Yeah, I did it once. Didn't really like it because I'm not so much into the crowds.
Yeah.
So I didn't really like it because I'm like, I can't even really see a damn thing anyway. People
Right.
all, pushing and trying to see something,
Yeah.
so I didn't even
Yeah.
bother.
I couldn't do that. I couldn't. I've never done it. I did it maybe once, but I believe, like in an office building or something, and I prefer that over being in the middle of a crowd.
Right.
There's no way of getting out. I couldn't do that. That's just
Yeah.
crazy.
The next time I did it, it was because I was in the media areas, so
Oh,
I wasn't in the
I
crowd.
see.
That's the only way I would do it.
Okay.
So I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I'll do it
Um,
because you guys got me there. But other than that, I would have never done it.
yeah.
So
Yeah. No, that's not for me. I'm kind of claustrophobic when it comes to that.
yeah,
Even when I do like when I was invited to sing at the Puerto Rican Day Parade and at the Cuban Parade, the only reason, of course, I went was because I was singing and I was on in a carousel, you know, on a float.
mm,
So so I didn't have the crowd on top of me, which is a good thing.
yeah. No, I did like if it's non-crowd and stuff, because the crowd is not like a big issue to me. My issue is the not knowing like who's around me, and I'm
Yeah,
like I don't trust people, so I'm like, yo, what you doing back there? What you do? You know what I'm saying? So I
yeah,
won't
yeah,
be able to concentrate because I'll keep watching what's
yeah,
going on.
yeah.
That's like people with their phones. They're not really concentrating because they're on their phones trying to record what's going on instead of putting their phones
Yeah.
down and watch, personally.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, I would hope that nobody gets stupid in the crowd and tries to rob it, because really you can't run anywhere because you're locked in there. Where are you gonna go?
Mm-hmm.
Where are you gonna go? And then plus you're not allowed in the crowd with bags, so that's a plus.
Right. Well, they kept it limited.
Are they
Yeah.
having? No, they're not having a crowd this year, right?
I-
Times Square is closed.
Some people saying they are. Some people are saying they not. I don't know.
That's interesting. I wouldn't think that they would have.
There we go. Now you can see me, right? Wepa.
Wait, I don't see you.
So how's it
I
going,
don't see.
people? Now
I see two of me.
Now they finally seen the world of the voice of the person speaking.
That's funny. They put a face to the voice.
Yeah, so they see you and me. But and shout out to Johnny. He had technical difficulties, But like I said before, we're gonna get him a home attendant electronic person.
That is funny.
Pero,
Oh, I see it now. I see it on the.
Like I said before, we're gonna give him a home.
Hold on, let me just mute this. That is funny. Oh, I see it now. I see it on the.
Like I said before, we're gonna give him yeah, I hear you watching it on the phone. But yeah.
How do I?
Oh,
I see it now. I see it on the. All right.
I can hear it.
All right. There you go. Okay.
There we go.
So now I see you, I see me, and I got it mute on my laptop, but now I can see us on Facebook.
Now we're good.
I mean, on the phone.
But people that are watching, like I said, comment below what you guys are gonna do for New Year's, and I think it's I can't say the older people are mostly gonna be probably sleeping. I don't know, not sleeping, but in their house relaxing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Second of all, the cold. Me and the cold, we always fighting for some reason. We don't get along. I tried to get along with him a couple years ago, but we never did.
Mr. Cold, yeah, I don't get along with Mr. Cold either.
Yeah. Him and his brother Jack Frosty. Jack Frost, whatever. Yeah. I don't get along with them.
I get along with Mrs. Hot.
Yeah. But I think that's why when you go to those places, it feels like it's so crowded. It's because everybody wants the body heat, so they get closer and closer to to everyone. Yeah,
the other thing is, when you're in that crowd, there's no way you can get out if you have to use the bathroom. A lot of people actually, I heard about this. Believe it or not, people are so bold that they actually insert catheters in their urethra, men anyway, so that they can pee into a bag while they're hanging out in the crowd.
I also use Pampers. I ain't sticking nothing. No, I'm good.
Use Pampers. That's so funny.
I'll go with sweatpants and a Pamper. I'll be in the crowd. And then,
that's crazy. I couldn't.
But if someone's wearing a Pamper, that's gonna be kind of funny. Yay!
No, that's crazy.
They pause for that one moment. They pausing, and they're like, You're like, what the hell happened to this boy? I just had to pee real quick.
Yeah, I just had a release.
Yeah, Johnny's online. He said, "What's up?"
Oh, he's on the line?
Yeah, he said, "Hey,
guys." There
he
goes. Okay. Hey, Johnny, write in any comments or any questions. Too bad we can't have you on with us as we go along, but let us. What are your traditions, Johnny? What do you like doing during the countdown?
Yeah, but it's like I said before. It's to me, the countdowns are more like a family thing. So if you cannot go to see the ball drop, it's okay. Because I went through years never seeing the ball drop. And we had fun because it was in the family's house. And then you're everyone's in their own room having fun. Then you hear your mother, vámonos, un minuto más. And then you see everybody running to the one designated area, for that 1 minute, and everybody's getting together. Then you got Theo crying in the corner, Titi talking about her exes and stuff.
Oh my God.
That's how I
You know,
remember. You know,
that is so funny. One of my traditions, hold on, that Johnny says, actually, I'm usually sleeping. You
you
see?
see,
You see
los
what I mean?
viejitos. I told you we all gonna be sleeping. But I bet you he was hype around 5 or 6. By 8 or 9, that's when he started falling asleep.
Estamos viejos.
I'm telling you. But
There was there was one tradition that I used to do, and my family actually used to get a kick out of it. And I learned this from my neighbor. She used to, at the strike of midnight, you would leave your house with a suitcase and go around the block and then come back home with the suitcase. So that's kind of like putting out there that you're going to do a lot of traveling in the new year.
wow. So they left at around 11:58, came back at 12:01, talking about, wow, I took a whole year trip. Woo, I haven't seen y'all
That
for
was funny.
years. Yeah. Well,
Johnny says, viejo es el viento y sigue soplando. That
you
is
know,
too funny.
just speaking of that, what is the weirdest things people always say? Like the stupidest joke, like, hey, I haven't seen you since last year.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. I would say something, but it's not appropriate for.
for the TV.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got to keep it rated PG-13 at least.
yeah. Like somebody, I did hear somebody. I guess I could clean it up a little bit. Somebody said, "Well, what happens? What do you say when you're sitting on the toilet at the strike of midnight?"
Mm,
Same
uh,
shit, different day.
oh, same, same crap. Oh
Yeah,
my god! Those what we call those the dad jokes.
yeah. Dad jokes. Johnny
Yeah,
says, "I usually say see you next year."
yeah.
That's great. But yeah, no. But on a serious note, I'm hoping that 2022 is a better year for all of us. You know, um, and I'm trying to put myself back into the music scene. Well, not I'm not trying. I am, and I need to come up with some new stuff, and it'll happen. And but it's not a resolution. I don't do resolutions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Resolutions is nonsense. You just do what you got to do and just leave that stuff.
Because every
Don't
year
deal
is
with
the
those
same thing.
resolutions.
And then you got that one person. No, you know what? No, this year for real. I know I said it last year, but this year for real, I feel it. I'm gonna do it. Boy, you've been saying that
Right.
for 5 years. Come on now.
Yeah. Just you got to be realistic with what you want to do in the
Yeah,
new
yeah.
year. And the thing is that people always, when they do their resolutions, once the new year comes in, they wait till February or March to start their resolution. A resolution is something you start in the new year, the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
January. You know, you don't wait 2, 3 months into the new year because before you know it, it'll be December again.
Yeah. Oh wow. Johnny said yesterday was his 1 year anniversary as a viejo. As his
Yo,
retirement.
Johnny, congratulations.
Yes, yes.
Congratulations, man.
That's the way to do it.
That's the way to do it. You retired early, man. That's great. Enjoy your life, bro.
Yeah,
Enjoy it.
yeah. But yeah, it's like some people like, you know what? This is the year I'm going to get a car. I'm like, why don't you say this is the year you're going to have some money? You know what I'm saying? Because you can't get a car if
Yeah.
you don't have no money. So you were broke for 2 years talking about this year you're going to get a car and you're still broke. Like how?
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you're going to put something, yeah, I agree with you. You have to have it where know your level, basically,
Right. Know your means, right.
Right.
Know your means. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
You
But
talk
yeah,
about
that's my
they
thing. I
want
mean, I
a private
remember
jet.
also one year I did promise myself about the gym and the losing of weight, and I actually did it. I started late January, more February, and I in 6 months I lost a lot of weight and I started working out and I had a really nice body and everything. And this was like before the pandemic.
Right.
But the problem is that I went overboard with the diet.
Oh,
And though my body was getting muscle, I was losing a lot of fat and this started getting
too
skinny.
power.
And so my face when it's skinny doesn't look good.
So you
So
start
people are
looking like
like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" So I gained all that weight back. I was like, I got to do it right this time.
Yeah, you don't want to look like Chupao Mark Anthony like he is now. So you know what I'm saying? Because there's some people that don't look good skinny. They look sick. You
Yeah,
know, like if they lose too much weight.
right.
So, and maybe it's because, and especially when they say you lose weight, you start looking older. Like there's
Yeah,
some people that start losing weight and they look real older. So I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is true. This is true. Well, wait,
Johnny said shot fired.
shot fired where? Outside in your house?
No, with the Mark Anthony thing, I think he said.
Oh, yo, that's funny. I didn't say it.
Yeah, so I don't. Yeah, it's one of those things. You know, you
In
I
moderation, yeah.
yeah. I think you just have to know your body on that sense.
Yeah, you got to know your body. I mean, right now, I gained all my weight back. I'm back up to 160,
Yeah.
and yeah, 160 at my height. That's cool.
Yep.
But I like my weight. I'm not gonna do anything to lose it, but I need to get back into the gym because, bro, we are getting older, and you feel it
Yeah.
with each 8 day year that passes. You feel it.
I mean, I'm gonna go on a strict diet for the whole year. I'm gonna start at 11:59, and by 12:02, I did a whole
You're gonna
year
eat.
of diet.
That's
A
funny,
comer que se dicho, and then I'm gonna start eating.
right? A comer el aire for
Uh,
those 2 minutes.
you know, no, but it's like I try to do like, hey, this year I'm gonna do this, but I never bother with that. I was like, nah.
Yeah,
I just say,
yeah,
hey, I'm gonna live my life, and basically what I do, live my life for the year.
yeah. That's what you should do. Just live your life. I mean, do you? But let me ask you: do you feel like when we reach the ending of the year and start the new year, do you feel like it's like a weight off your shoulder, the old year entering a new year? You feel like you took that Matrix blue red pill and makes you feel a brand new person when the new year comes in, or do you just feel like it's just another day?
To me, it's just another day. I don't really like some people like, oh my God, this year I'm gonna do better. I'm like, I say that on my birthday because my birthday is when I turn a year. I don't care when the country turns
Right,
a year.
good point.
The country can turn a year for all they care. Because some people some people like, yeah, this year I'm gonna do real good, and I'm like,
Yeah,
don't you know your birthday's next month? So you already wasted a whole year, you know, doing nothing.
good point.
So I celebrate, my goals per my birthday. In other words,
Yeah.
So I'll be like,
That's the way to do it. A lot of people don't see it your way. Johnny says, to me, it's just another day. But you have a very good point. Everybody's new year is on their birthday. Which makes sense. I mean, celebrating the ending of the year per se is traditional, but yeah, people's new year is on their birthday.
oh, it's a thing. We just got Ralphie G from the R&R show just walked in.
Are
Yeah,
you
he,
there?
he he looking around like, what the hell? There's nobody here. Yeah,
We're here, Ralphie.
yeah. Johnny said, yeah. To me, it's just another day. Yeah, like I said, when August is my birthday, so when August come, I'm like, next year I need this and this. I don't worry about calendar year. I'm worrying about my birth year because
My
that's when
birthday, yeah,
that's a year of me what I'm doing. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So a lot of people think of it as the new American New Year that they need to, or the world New Year. What I mean, they need to
right,
do this and this and that. No, you got to do it
right.
like you hit 21. You be like, as soon as I hit 21, by 22 I should have this, not by
Hmm.
2022.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Set goals. Set goals. It's always good to set goals on your birthday.
Right, right. That's the goals that I hear. But people that do
Yeah,
these New Year's thing, get the heck out. You know, it lasted for like a month or two, and then after that, it's like they forgot about it, or they hope people
yeah,
forgot about it.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah. So, and that's a problem if
yeah.
especially if you put a goal that's too high. You know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah,
too
you got to be
long. Or
reasonable.
too
You
long.
can't say, "Oh, I want to be the president of the United States next year."
Yeah. You know. Well, according to a lot of people, I think you could.
Yeah, yeah, you
the
actually could.
the way the world's going, you just throw your name in the hat.
That's it.
But
Yeah, you don't need no background experience.
yeah, just like us, we're pretty much we're in talk shows and stuff like that. If we say, hey, by next year I want to get 200 more views per show, that's something that we can probably work and reasonable. But if we were like, oh, we want 10,000 views per show, come on, that ain't happening.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So some people
yeah,
do like that. They go overboard on their what they're gonna do.
yeah.
I'm gonna go to the gym every single day for like 3 to 4 hours. I'm like, don't you work to like 7 or 8? And you got
Yeah,
kids. Come on,
yeah,
let's be reasonable. You can't go for 3 to 4 hours 7 days a week at a gym. You know,
yeah.
I go
And I
to the
don't
gym
think
every day
it's
though.
got nothing to do with age either.
Yeah,
I think it's with all ages. People, you have to set. It's got to be reasonable no matter what.
right,
I mean, even the young people. You would think just because young people have more energy to do what they want to do, they don't get it done. They may start it,
right,
but they
right.
won't finish it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What's your let's do it like a survey. We the ones that say 1 out of 5, but
Okay.
one out of 5 people finish up their stop doing their goals in how many months you think? Like 2, 3 after the new
Oh,
year?
wow. I would say they would stop 2 months
2
into
months?
it.
Yeah, that's probably. I was thinking 2 days, but you gave them reasonable doubts. You know what I'm saying?
I was surprised you didn't say 2 hours.
Right? When they got home, they forgot about it. They got sober. They forgot what they said their goal was.
Yeah.
you know. But
Well,
yeah, I
Johnny
don't know.
says by March, he thinks. That's reasonable. People would give up by March. Yeah.
Yeah, that's about 2 to 3 months. Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking. You know.
Yeah. The thing is with all these goals and resolution, whether you do it for the countdown or whether you do it for your birthday, um, people kind of live in their heads. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
They live in a bubble where they see themselves wanting to look like a certain way, or wanting to be in a certain position, or wanting to be this or that, and they can possibly do it if they really set their goal to it, but their minds to it. But people give up. I think especially today, people have short attention spans, that when they set their goals, they kind of, and when they don't see that it's moving the way it's supposed
Supposed
to,
to.
they kind of become discouraged and they just give up too quick.
Yeah, you know what? You just took the question right out of my mind. I was gonna say what you think make people quit on their goals. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, because they want things quick. People want things quick. They want results quick. You can't have things quick. You got to work on them, and it'll eventually happen. Yeah, but
Yeah.
not as fast as you think it will.
But people don't. Some people don't understand that though.
Yeah,
People just like, hey, I said I was going to do it, and it's going to have to happen. It doesn't going to happen. You can put a goal, then maybe it happens next year.
yeah,
Nunca sabe,
yeah.
Johnny said people said on. Oops, I just had it right here. Oh, I just lost it. I just moved the screen, and I don't see.
I found it. You want me to read it?
Yeah, bye. I'll look for it. What the
Okay.
heck
He
is going
says,
on?
Johnny
Oh,
says,
I got it.
people set unattainable goals for themselves to give the excuse for not following through. Yeah, that's
Oh,
a good
that's a
way of
good one.
putting it.
That's a good one. Yeah, they know it's too high in the first place.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there are books on setting goals. There's structure. Got to be focused and you got to be reasonable. You got to kind of not set. Oh, I want to do 9 things in the first 3 months. You can't.
Right.
That's my mom in the background. Don't worry about that.
I was like, yeah, it's one of those things. I don't know, but people, and then every year people are like, I'm not gonna set none, and then they set something. You know,
Yeah.
yeah,
And the other thing is, I'm a believer of just keeping quiet with what your goals are.
right.
When people talk too much about what they want to do, most likely they're not going to do it.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Or something happens where they fail. in the process. You're going to do something, just keep it to yourself. You know, not everybody's going to be happy for you when you talk about your things,
Yeah. Well,
you
just
know?
basically, you need to organize, I guess, what they say. Like my mom used to say, if your house is disorganized, your life will be disorganized. My
Hmm.
mom used to say that a couple of times. I was like, I don't
Yeah.
know. When I was single, my room was a mess. You know what I'm saying? But in you know, in some ways, you can. I understand what she means. Like if you don't have things like organized in your office, even if it's chaos organized, you know,
Yeah.
where you know where everything is at. Same
Right.
thing with your life. You got
Yeah.
to know where everything is at. If
Yeah.
that makes
I
any
mean,
sense.
you're right. I mean, who said that? Your mom or your grandma?
My mom.
Your mom. Yeah, she's right. You know, if your life is disorganized, or even if your room is disorganized, your paperwork, whatever, that reflects on your life because
Right.
I'm a true believer in that. You know, uh, let's just give a shout out. There's some other people that chimed in. Manny Dones, welcome. Carmen Vasquez, welcome. Manny says you have to have discipline. Yes, I believe that. Hey, big bro, what's going on, Manny? Carmen says, hey guys, happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, Carmen. Carmen, Manny, what do you think about what we're talking about a person's life becoming disorganized because the way they handle situations or is disorganized. So basically, their outcome of whatever goal they set becomes disorganized. What do you think about that?
Yeah. Well, Manny is said something about the discipline, which
Yeah,
is I don't know if it's the discipline you can learn or it's something that it has to come inside you. You know what I mean? Well, I mean you
yeah,
can
yeah,
learn it. You know how to be disciplined, of course. They do that in the
yeah,
army and everything else. But it's like to keep it up. To
yeah.
keep.
Carmen says I'm a mess.
See, yeah, she said I'm a mess.
That's funny.
Hey, it happens.
It happens. It happens. But I mean, like for instance, like here I have two file cabinets, and I organize everything in folders with labels, especially with all my music stuff. Like I have ASCAP, I have copyright certificates, I have YouTube stuff. I so everything's organized, and I like to believe that when I do things, I'm very organized. And actually, I think I am overboard. I'm a bit of a devo, and my videographer sometimes calls me a pain in the ass because of how organized I am. you know. So, but hey, that's just me. That's just me. At least with me, you get your work done.
Well, yeah, that's true. If you guys, they were just telling me I was a little low. I guess I just clicked on a button and now I hear myself on my headphones too loud.
I hear you. I hear you
Yeah,
fine. Manny says, well, you have to be focused and not overwhelm yourself. This is true. You should be able to handle things and not let it build up. Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, and I read that in a book somewhere where they say for you to reach a goal, you should set like 2 or 3 goals per week, I believe,
right,
and attack the most hardest thing first.
right.
So this way you got that out the way.
Yeah, they
The
always
most
say
hardest that you have to do, get that out the way first, and then work on the simpler things
something.
as you go
Yeah,
along.
they say always have a reasonable goal and then a hard goal that you probably can't touch, but at least you'll get towards it. You know what I mean? So
Right.
to get yourself up there. But if you're
Hmm.
gonna have all five goals or unreasonable, you know,
Yeah.
of course you're gonna
Yeah.
feel like you never accomplished nothing. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
even put
Yeah.
cleaning your room once a month. Little simple. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, because I know for single men, we don't even fix the bed. We just like I'm out. I'm gonna go lay right back on it.
Right. Right.
Ralph said, I don't know about you, but I gotta fix my bed. No, but you got your girl that comes to your house once in a while.
Hold on a second. I said put it into my head
Hey,
since I was a kid. Whenever I left my room to go to school, a la cama or
yep.
algo encima.
Yeah, Ralph said, it was planted in his head by his mom. When you go to school, you better do your bed or you get your butt whipped. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yeah.
but because like when I
Yeah. I
remember
mean,
when I was single in my room, My bed, I have my laptop on my bed, my phone on the bed, fall asleep, and it's still on my bed,
Yeah,
because no one comes to
yeah,
visit, no one cares. You know what I mean? So sometimes I used to leave, and if I don't fix the bed, I don't like worry about it, because I'm single. I was like, but when you get married, of course, if you get up, you know, sometimes my wife fixes the bed and I'm still in it. You know what I'm saying? So,
that's funny.
so, but yeah. So I guess it's the way you organize, and again, just like Ralph, we're you know mid-aged people or wise people, in other words. So we had the mothers to plant stuff, in our heads.
Yeah,
Kids nowadays, they got kids having kids. So do they plant these things in their heads? I don't know.
I don't think they even have to see the discipline that we were raised with today's kids.
Yeah. Yeah, that thing is
You know,
by next year I should have that Apple 25. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right,
and they
right.
don't
All
work a
those
day.
sneakers that cost $300,
Yeah, and they don't
and they'll
work a
get
day
it.
in their life. And they don't see
Yeah,
the
we had to
struggles.
paint the little Nike symbol on our sneakers.
Yeah. Cuz like I remember when the PlayStation first came out. And at that time, I think, what was it,
Yeah,
Ralph? Like 100, 199?
When the first PlayStation came out, it started at $300. PlayStation 1 came out for 300.
300. No, no, but then when it went down, it's like, it
Went
was
down to like 200.
something like that. Yeah, 199 or something like that. Even then, my mom had the money and she was going to buy it for me. And I even said
yeah,
it. I was like, no, because you struggle to get that 199 and you're going to get me something for 199. Back in it. Now, kids are like, yeah, give me that. That's $500. Don't realize how
yeah,
much your parents got to struggle for it. Well, some of them don't even
yeah,
struggle at all.
PlayStation 5
yeah,
was
yeah. So I mean,
$1,100 for a
discipline is the
PlayStation 5.
factor.
And there was a
Yeah,
line for it when I went. A line for PlayStation 5. And it's $1,100. Get the out of here.
free on the game on the phone.
isn't that
You know.
something,
I buy my kid
Matt?
a PlayStation for $1,100. You're gonna be like, "Hey Charles, didn't you have a son?" Yeah. Since he wanted a PlayStation, I told him that he knows how to pay rent,
Did
so
you
I
have a
kicked his
son?
ass out. You know what
That
I'm
is too
saying?
funny.
Because
Yeah,
how you gonna spend $1,100 and you're struggling and only making, like, let's say, $600 or $700 a week? As a working parent, let's say, after taxes and
yeah,
all that crap.
yeah. Things are
Oh, but I
backwards
want to
today.
give my kid something I didn't have.
About it. The tax
Right,
ballers are coming.
Oh,
right.
the tax ballers are coming out. Yeah, that's right. I forgot. The tax ballers are coming out. The rich tax people. They get $1,000, $2,000 tax, and now they think they got a yacht. They can go on trips. And listen,
They want to put $4,000 rims on the
That's
$200
funny.
car.
yeah,
Charles, what did you get for Christmas? What was your Christmas like? Was Santa good to you?
yeah. Well, my wife and son has a wild sense of humor. Since I
Why?
only
What
like
did
to
they get?
buy, I don't know. I think I was talking to you, Javier, one time. I was like, I buy sneakers until it falls apart. You know what I'm saying? So my wife
Yeah,
went, since you don't want to buy your own sneakers, my wife and son brought me sneakers.
that's
It
funny.
was like, before your sneakers fall apart, here's some new sneakers, because we don't really celebrate things, but we do wait for one gift that we probably wanted and or didn't
Right.
really need. Like I gave my wife, she loves planting. Little by little, I'm gonna have a she shed in my damn sala. You know what I'm saying? Because she has all these plants all around. So I brought her a
You
gardening
know,
kit, and she didn't think of
Rio
nothing.
wants a backyard, so you better get her a house with a
Yeah, I
backyard.
know, I know. We're working on that. We're working on the backyard deal. But every year we get closer. Every year the mortgage stuff goes up. So now we're deciding if we want to rent or own a house. You know?
You're gonna have to move down south.
Yeah. Well, even down south, Texas rent is going up because everybody's leaving. Everybody's leaving.
Leaving here to go to Texas.
Yeah, a lot of people are going to Texas. It was on the news and everything.
Really?
Texas,
Right, Texas,
Georgia,
though.
Alabama, or down south. They're going there because the rents were cheaper.
Especially Arizona.
Yeah, and they have more freedom. That's why. They have freedom to do, basically what they want. And
Florida's overpacked with so many people going to Florida.
yeah,
Everybody's going west.
I don't know about that. I wouldn't go to Texas.
Well, yeah, you know. Well, all you hear is, oh,
But
well,
then
mosey
it's
along.
all of down south, you know.
Yeah, Texas has a lot of Mexicans over there. Yeah.
A lot of Puerto Ricans too, especially in
Well, the
California.
Puerto Ricans,
Yeah.
I think they
San
Mexicans.
Antonio. There's one in San Juan,
The Puerto Ricans
Manny
over
says the
there.
cost of living went up a bit down south,
Yeah, that's what I'm
and it's going
saying.
to continue. But I heard that you could get what people would normally pay for a mansion or for a big house here,
Mm-hmm.
upstate. Down south, you could get the same one for half the price.
Yeah. And we were watching some show. This lady paid $20,000 for a fixer upper type of thing. It was abandoned, and put
Yeah,
in like 60,000 into the house. So that's eighty
yeah,
thousand dollars for a 4-bedroom house. Like what?
that's nice.
You know what I'm saying? And instead of keeping it, she was like,
Yes,
"Wait a minute," and she sold it, and she made a profit because she was like, "Wait, I can keep on doing it."
she flipped that house.
Wait, here comes. This
Louis,
is
sorry
Ralphie
to
J.
interrupt your show. I love you, brother. You know that. My brother moved to Georgia, and he bought a house. He has 5 daughters. Each daughter has a bedroom. He has his bedroom looks like an apartment, and he has a man cave and a driveway, and it's half of what you would pay in New York City.
Look at that.
Half.
Look at that.
Nice,
Hey,
nice.
Louis, before anything, I want to
That's
wish you a happy
what I'm
new
talking
year, bro.
about.
All right? 2022, we taking over, kid.
You heard him?
That's what I'm talking. Yeah, Manny says do your homework before you head down south. Oh, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. It's cheaper than New York, but it has gone up.
Yeah, it's going up because they're not stupid. They're like, wait, all these people coming.
Yeah.
You know. But
All
we
I
only
know
got like
is that
1 minute
on a
left here.
beachfront.
Yeah, we got like 1 minute. So, any last words, people? Javier?
No, well, for me, Happy New Year, guys. Enjoy yourself, stay safe, and let's look forward to 2022. And let's set reasonable goals. I am anyway. I don't know about you. You do what you want to do, but
Yeah. So, but yeah, ladies and gentlemen, have a good New Year. Latinos, let's stand up together. That's one thing,
Yeah.
one goal that I hope for next year. Stand more
that's
together.
very that important goal.
Yeah, Latinos are doing good. We have cartoons, we have now movies coming out. I even noticed Saved by the Bell, the new generation, is about Latinos too there. So come on, we gotta
Yeah.
stand up a little bit more.
Yeah.
So I'm Charles Aloma, and
And I'm Javier Luis, and Johnny Boricua is behind the mic.
Mike.
And thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And we'll see you guys next Wednesday.
Yes.
Happy New Year.
Por amor, soy de ti.